In this video, we'll be going over all the tools in the Synode Builder. Let's go down the list. Starting off with the Move tool. The Move tool allows you to move your meshes around the world space. This will be the tool you will most likely use the most. Some examples with the Move tool are taking screws out of plates, like so. The next tool is the Rotate tool. The Rotate tool allows you to rotate your mesh on any axis you like. We can use the screw animation we did on the Move tool as a perfect example. If you want to visually show your screw being loosened, let's click our last step where the screws are out of the plate, then click the screw we want rotated. Then with the Rotate tool, rotate until we get something we like. The next tool is the Scale tool. The Scale tool lets you adjust the size of meshes and groups. A use case for the Scale tool is if you want a mesh to transition in. We can use the scale values in the Mesh Properties panel. First, select the mesh or group you want to get transitioned in. Then set all the scale values to 0. Then, we can create a new keyframe, and then set our scale values back to 1. Now, we can move on to our selection tools. With the Box Select tool, we can select specific meshes when we click and drag. Any mesh caught in the box's parameters will be highlighted and selected. Next up is the Lasso Select tool. This tool is similar to the Box Select tool, the main difference being that the Lasso tool allows you to freeform your selection. This is useful for if you need very specific selections that the Box Select tool can't accomplish. The last section of our tools are the Undo and Redo tools. The Undo tool allows us to correct any mistakes we make during the creation process. For example, if I were to accidentally move this mesh to the right, I can click the Undo button, and the mesh will go back to its original position. The Redo tool allows us to switch between our newest edit and its previous state. For example, if we wanted to rotate this mesh just a little bit, we can go back and forth with the Undo and Redo tool to see what our best preference is. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. You can also join our Discord with the link in the description.